Alex Answer here. I am going to show you a video that was just uploaded. The name of the channel is High Desert Community Watch News Network. I'll leave a link down below. These are friends of our friend, Eli Ritchie. Show them some support. I want to just point out that it's good to see a large channel give someone like Eli the spotlight. Because for far too long, we've seen some of the wrong channels get the spotlight. And here they are in Portland, Oregon, attempting to bring police accountability. These cops just freak out when there's cameras around. And it's like really unattractive. It's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Is that what they want? For this to go on YouTube and there to be like 7,000 views? Oh, there's going to be a lot of views after this. This channel has nearly 90,000 subscribers. And I have not come across, I don't know if they're based in Portland. Sounds like they're traveling or visiting. It's awesome that they're giving Portland the spotlight because most of the channels are pretty small that cover Portland affairs. So let's go ahead and watch this together, shall we?
Oregon, out here with a friend. We're going to call him C for now until he starts his channel. But we're doing this East Precinct here in Portland, East Precinct Police Department. And we're going to see how they feel about the...
By the way, I want to thank some of the recent people that have donated. Thank you, Paul, for sending $20 today. All of this I very much appreciate. We'll go back to the video, but I want to keep doing what I'm doing, and some of the things that were shared with you in the previous video was there to say that I don't want to quit what I'm doing. But I know that for a couple of years I went deep into rural America, and right now I'm looking for some change in my life because I know that Alex Ansary can do more. He can do better. And when I see other people helping each other, when I see when people help me and it comes as a surprise, it's like they're the small things in life, the small things people say, the small things people do that almost, okay, it restores faith. A little bit of faith restored in the human species, because that's what I want. I don't want to think of the whole human species becoming a bunch of like Archon-controlled robots. I want to see sparks of life. I like to see the controllers and the Archons in uniform have the tables turned on them, you know? And then they sit there and laugh at certain people and say that you're powerless. No, you're not powerless with your YouTube channel. You can make a difference. That's why they discriminate against people like us that shine the spotlight on police criminal actions. I've shined the light on police criminal actions. I think what happened to me in New Mexico and that legal issue is revenge and retaliation for my Costilla County coverage of what those law enforcement officers were doing. That's a fact, Jack. That's why I think that officer did that to me in New Mexico. Revenge, buddy. And so, like, the spirit of cop watching and doing the right thing and letting them know that they don't rule over us, oh man, that's key. Because right now, unless we stand behind our freedoms on the most basic level and our most basic self-value, the evil of this world, the nothingness will win, the emptiness. If we let it, do not let it. And pay attention to where those in uniform, those in office, and others are acting like, you know, they're some kind of robots, and this is not some collective shift in consciousness reality. This is a world we have a lot more dirt to clean up.
First Amendment.
A lot more.
And there's their, this is where they park. And are these condos or what?
By the way, I'm drinking herbal tea, cleanse tea, detox tea, and a ton of coffee.
In front of the parking structure?
And I'm vaping the good stuff.
They had to be there first.
There you go. You live right next to the police department, in front of the garage.
These guys are pretty cool, though. The cops are pissed that they showed up, though. You can tell from Eli's
East
video.
Portland Community Center here.
And they're pissed Eli came to their aid. Like, that's what really got them going.
They have a nice pool?
Yep. Nice pool, volleyball, basketball. It's a pretty nice community center.
There you go.
Some homeless people I knew were using that for their daily, you know, they would go
showers
swimming and then do the shower. And
I'm also going to copy Eli. At some point, we're going to do a group watching of Portland City Council.
Hey, good for them, off the
and
grid, you know.
talk over it.
Living out of their van, their life wasn't too bad, it didn't seem to me. I mean, you know, it's of course it's complicated,
but compared to what you've seen in other situations, you know?
Yeah, we're living in a tent, it's wet. This is a very wet part of the country, man.
So they were just houseless, basically. They weren't homeless.
Yeah, they were houseless.
I won't bother to describe
Put them on Social Security, but could not afford to rent
the dull gray
Yeah,
environmental
I like when they say
look of East
disenfranchised,
Precinct.
because that's really what it is.
No smoking. That means don't come in smoking hot with facts and figures. Don't
I
come
think
in
they have a lot.
smoking with knowledge and spirit. You better put that out at the door. Otherwise, some commanding officer might come out looking like they got a you-know-what stuck up there, you-know-what, with their eyes all bugged out. I mean, it's literally like, what is their problem? Is it just living in Portland? Or is it just the whole planetary situation? Like, what is their malfunction? I'd like to say hi to the East Precinct of the Portland Police. Shout out to Alex Answers. Some of you are either old fans or old trolls out there in the Portland world.
Oh, your policy is not law, sir. You guys, this police department belongs to the people, so we're allowed, as long as we're in the lobby, we're allowed to record.
It says right there.
I know, but that's not law.
Huh?
That's not law. This is a public. This is open to everybody.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Did you come here to argue, or did you have a?
Actually, I came here so you could be respectful and gave me a complaint form. Actually, gave me two because I'm gonna get one for you, and I need your name on it.
There should be over there.
There isn't.
What is it?
Complaint form?
What should I title this? Filming is still not a crime in Portland, Oregon?
One for whatever reason.
And one for you. What's your name?
My name's Sean.
Sean. Learn the First Amendment, Sean, so you don't make yourself look dumb, because we
Like
pay,
his earrings.
the people of Portland pay for this police station, and we're allowed to come in here and document the transactions or whatever we need to. So you should be more respectful, not tell people that they're not allowed to record here.
Okay.
And I understand it's a policy, but you're being told wrong. You know, we're allowed to record.
You know why he
It's not
does that
only
with
a
his thumbs?
Protected act. It's an expected act for us
He's trying to
deny
control the
our
urge to
government
just.
document everything that goes on. So, you have a good day, okay?
He's trying to control the urge to jump over the counter. He's trying to control the urge to like snap
name's
back
Sean.
because he's being filmed, and this is the period in which the light is being shined on the Portland Police in all different types of areas. They may even have their own secret society. Have you ever heard of the Brotherhood of the Strong? That's right.
Where's it at?
Like a cop
This is
gang
in the
within
presence
the Portland
of an
Police.
officer.
They literally had tats to define themselves. They were
You guys
active in the
call-
90s,
This police station.
right?
Let's go outside and get the cars. And
I'm looking for the no recording sign.
that's what he said. Public
That's
notice.
it right there?
Yeah. In the presence of an officer, there's no cell phone use in this area.
I don't know if that's no recording.
Yeah, he said it was up here.
And guess what else? There are people that know what's going on in Portland, Oregon. Then there's Johnny-come-latelys that have just joined the circus in recent years to cover the political madness, and they don't know nothing
I
about
don't see
Portland
it.
corruption. They know nothing. They know lower than nothing. That's why they're laughable to act like they have something on Portland. They don't know what they're talking about, but they'll create fake news. If Joey or somebody else need it, they'll create fake news. But they don't know the very basics, and that they haven't been looking at the basics of Portland corruption, well, they ain't even in any discussion about anything of merit at all, except more political BS. And you can quote me on that. You should. Quote me on that. Make a tattoo out of that.
Hey, Mom. Oh, out doing some...
I am fired up. Thank you for your cooperation. Please keep moving.
Hi.
Good, how you
Hey.
guys?
Hey, my name is Sergeant Harris. Is there something I can help you with?
No, I came in there to get complaint forms.
Then two of them come out.
It's posted in here that they're not supposed to be recording and
That's
stuff.
policy. That's not law, sir. It has to be law.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But because you're not following the policy,
Okay.
let me explain to you just briefly.
Can I ask you? Can I? No.
Let me finish
Well,
for just-
hold on. So you work for me, sir. Hold on. You work for me. This is the way it works.
No.
I was documenting just me grabbing some complaint forms. That's it. Because I wanted to take the he said, she said out of it. So I'm documenting on how a person would go about and do.
Okay, and so that's where we will go ahead and kind of end it. We'll go ahead and, well, wait, they haven't actually been trespassed yet. So come on, baby. Buffer. I know we got a snowstorm outside. We still got some sunshine on a cloudy day.
If you're not going
That's
to
all.
follow
I've got
the
it.
policies, though, then we're going to ask you to not come back.
Well, we're going to challenge that policy. We're going to have people call.
You're more than welcome.
You work
to
for
do
the
so.
people, and this belongs to the people. So that policy,
You're more than welcome
that
to do
policy.
so.
Do you ever know
will
that
be
moving
challenged.
the
I'm telling
cursor
you right now,
around
you're dismissed, and you have a
somehow
good day, sir.
helps it?
Thank you very much.
You have a good day.
Come back, right? Unless
Buffer.
you want to file a complaint.
Don't give us stuff in the future, bro. You go back and do your job. You have a good day.
Oh, they're being trespassed.
file a complaint.
You don't give us stuff in the future, bro. You go back and do your job, sir. You guys get back to work.
When he asked me to turn it off, I turned my camera off.
That's all we would ask.
With spirit like that, he's definitely visiting. It's almost if being in Portland too long saps a spirit, which makes it really impressive when people come out swinging, if you will. And I don't mean literally in a violent sense, but showing their strength, showing their spirit. I think that's what kind of put me on the radar to be spiritually attacked while in my Portland 20s. I kind of came out swinging at the age of 24 after many years of trauma. I'm not giving you my life story in 2 minutes. I'm giving you maybe some important cliff notes as we go back to video and let it buffer. But I saw kind of how elements of the Portland community almost wanted to, kind of flatter, play up maybe a little bit of narcissism and ego, but it left much to be desired. Kind of the audience interaction, the whole thing about it. To be a starving artist of the spoken word, independent, holding police accountable, holding Democrats and Republicans accountable, being in urban environments, and to be blunt, basically pissing people off by speaking the truth. It can sap one's spirit. And over years, it can feel as if we're not appreciated and that the system is eating us alive. So again, it was really critical. This isn't the path for everyone for me to get out of that region. So I want to shine the light on what they're doing, because look at what others, and I'm not here to blame per se, but say that there are some people that would rather just shut down traffic and stuff. They may have some good talking points saying they're against the system, but they really don't do much other than certain types of demonstrations that divide the peace movement, to be frank. Whereas you have Eli and others that are doing some of the small things and trying to keep the police accountable. I think there should be more people that are not identified with ANTIFA and other organizations that are involved in things. There should be other cop watchers out there that don't associate with certain people that have close ties to other people that are part of these large movements. I think that there's a large role for independent voices in urban environments. And so, that's what's special about things like this. And I don't know where the rest of the video goes. Again, this is just an example of how they're not acting violent. They're being polite enough. But they're trespassing them. They're killing them with kindness. Like, come back, you'll be trespassed. And so they get right to the point.
House.
Yeah.
Okay?
You guys have a good day. Be more respectful.
But I shouldn't have. I just wasn't sure.
No, I'm not.
This is on 106th. The other day, 130th, a black woman, they found her body in the trunk of a car on 130th. Probably not too far away from this. No, I'm not pointing the finger. I'm just saying, like, there is crime out there, folks, on another level that is rising at a frightening level. And there's a lot of unsolved homicides in this nation. And that's the greater reality that we have to contend with. And the malpractice in the mental health field and the equivalent of that in law enforcement.
I know how it works. I'm not going to do that.
I mean, there is an equivalent of the doctor's malpractice. Maybe there even needs to be like a legal code. It's like,
that's good.
this is malpractice for law enforcement.
When more activists come out here, they could challenge that.
There's ways to challenge things without
you
jumping
see
on
the
cars.
attitude these guys have, like they own the people.
There's more to life than a left-right street fight. Ooh, that rhymes. Make a rap to that one. There's more to life than a left-right street fight. Dun 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 dun. The drums banging on the buckets.
That was such a chicken shit.
Good old 5th and Yamhill. It's like I'm walking into that crappy mall right now. I'm astral traveling through the Portland sewer system. And literally, folks, I've done it. I have literally downloaded the Portland toilet.
All right, you guys can call East Portland PD.
And it is grimy.
And
that is literal, that is metaphoric.
Know about their policies.
So one more time, his YouTube channel is...
So he says, because we're not following policy, you're trespass. Well, now they've got their out.
Yeah.
High Desert.
That's how they work, man. That's how the government works. So,
News Network.
We're going to get out of here.